is, here it is! Snowballs!
Right.
Where are you? Over here.
No.
Here it is.
In Prince's song, it was purple.
Rain.
But try the styling spray in a completely different color. Oh, what's it? Healthcare.
Spray, styling spray. There it is. White rain.
To find the $5,000, don't look to the past. Look
Future.
To the future.
Future.
To the right. To the
What
right.
is it?
Wax. Floor wax. Floor wax. Floor wax. We saw it. Floor wax.
Get the money.
Great, good for you, Marty. Give me 5 and get right over here. That's $5,000 you found. What was the last thing you found? The future? Okay, that's worth $5,000. That'll buy a lot of floor wax. We're going to add that to everything you got in your suite. Gives you a grand total today of $5,986. Congratulations. This is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Now remember, the next time you're at a checkout counter and you hear that beep, just think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
Promotional consideration provided by the Hoover Elite 2 dual-purpose upright vacuum cleaner. Tool store and the handy attached caddy for above-floor cleaning. The Elite 2 Hoover invented it. Tater Twister electric curly cutter turns vegetables into curls or spirals. Put in a potato, fun shapes twist out. Make curly fries and more. Tater Twister from Presto.
And her family. Kind of a unique way to show the Christmas spirit. When we come back, we'll find out what kind of weather we can expect for Christmas week. But first, a holiday greeting from an Arizona serviceman stationed overseas.
My name is Staff Sergeant Dwight Garland, stationed at Camp Humphreys, Korea. I'd like to send this, I'd like to say happy holidays to my family in Apache Junction, Arizona, to my wife Sandra, my two children, Angela and Dwight Jr. Happy holidays to you. See you when I get home. I love y'all very much.
It's Christmas at Home Depot, where you'll find the most useful gifts of all.
Oh, my God. See, I'll say, Be Still My Heart, it's Andy Garcia, Connie.
Yep. There you go, right off the bat, the down heart. Good job. He does kind of look like Andy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Man, you like Andy Garcia?
Yeah, he looks mixed between Andy Garcia and Godfather, the first Godfather, you know, the one he played.
Mr. Brando.
Yeah.
All right, you get to go again there. He looked like he wanted to sell me a vacuum or nice head, but where's the neck?
See, I'd say, nice head, but where's the neck? Gabriella.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you mean by that, Gabriella?
Look at him. You see, the neck and the head, he looks like a football player. You know, like,
He's got a neck.
Where?
This right here. That's
Let me see. I don't see it. I like a long neck.
I see. Jerry, what's the first thing you notice about a woman?
Her feet and her package.
What's her package?
Like, you know, like the whole outfit. How everything kind of fits together.
Okay, well, we asked the ladies what they noticed about your appearance, Jerry, and here's what they told us. One of the ladies said, I loved his cute little melon ball butt. Second lady said, I'd kill for curls like his. And the third lady said, oh, my God, I've got a date with Pebbles Flintstone.
Oh, my God, I've got a date with Pebbles Flintstone is Sharon.
No.
Oh, what'd you say, Sharon?
I loved his cute little melon ball butt.
Melon ball butt's pretty popular over in London?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Don't you know anything?
No, I know nothing. That's why I'm here. When did you check out his butt?
Well, he kind of turned around and I was just kind of...
Uh-huh. Now, was he in his underwear on a date, too, or was he wearing pants?
No, he was wearing trousers.
Trousers, okay. What would you call those?
Shorts.
Shorts, okay. Ugly, says John. who thought it was Pebbles Flintstone? Who was that? Oh, Connie. He's a guy, though.
Well, there's a good reason for that. We're at Red Onion, and his hair, he kept talking to me and flipping it in my face, and it'd go in my mouth. And as soon as he caught on, he'd go, oh, well, what'd you say? What'd you say? And flip it in my face. So he goes, watch this. And I turn around, and he's trying to put his hair in a ponytail right on the top of his head. I'm like, all these people. I'm like, no, no. He did it like 5 times.
You need a little bone to put the thing on there. We'll be right back and find out more about our studs and studettes. Wilma had like a little contour.
Little foam patterns here, though, are what make or break a seascape. These are just dropped in very easily. But as you paint more, you'll want to put more and more detail into them. There we go. You can get carried away with this and just make some of the most gorgeous scenes. There. Maybe something about my cat. Sometimes it's nice to take the least little touch of that white we had with a little bit of yellow in it, thin it down with a little paint thinner. And you can come back and just highlight this, just to make it sparkle a little. Don't overdo. This is too dark of a painting for this to be real bright. Now then, also another thing that can be done that's very easy, find old filbert here that's half clean. You can take that dark color, some blue and black, a little green, and you can come back up in here with the filbert and you can literally just punch holes in the foam. See? Can just punch holes in it wherever you think it should be. So it looks like there's openings in there. So if you get a little more foam pattern here than you want, just go back and punch a hole here and there. That's all. That's all. No big deal. As I said earlier, we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents. Now then, I'm going to take the contact paper off and let's see what we have here. So this is the moment of truth. So let's just grab it, pull it off. Zoop. And that doesn't make too bad of a little seascape for your first time, or if you're just beginning to paint. It's a nice little seascape. But you know me, I don't ever leave well enough alone. So tell you what, let's do. Let's take a little black, a little bit of the Van Dyke brown, mix it together here. And maybe in our world, shoot, that's too nice to leave alone. I got to have a big tree that lives right there. Be brave. This is your bravery test. After you've worked so hard to create a beautiful little seascape, then this crazy guy tells you to drag a tree right through it. You know what's worse? The only thing worse than one tree is 2 trees. So let's be brave. Let's be brave, because we can do anything on this piece of canvas. Anything. A little sap green right into that same color. I'm going to put a little base color in here. I need something for my little trees to set on. They're sort of just hanging out here in space. So same color with a little sap green in it, just to give it some dark so our light will show. Shoot, I'll use that little fan brush. I'm going to take it, a little dark sienna in it, and black, but mostly black. I want this to be sort of a gray color with just an indication of a little dark sienna in it. So, now, we can just go up here and touch, give it sort of a little round pull. Just touch. Don't want this to be too bright, because we have a pretty dark sky here. Pretty old dark sky. Just enough to show a little indication of light on this old tree. That's how we sort of separate them. But when you do this, pull it sort of round. By round, I mean like that. And once again, I'm exaggerating. But it'll give the tree sort of a round effect. Okay. See how easy that is? Now then, let's take some paint thinner. And I'm going to go right into the midnight black. I want a lot of black color, but I want it to be very, very thin. Very thin, because you know our golden rule, a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. I've got paint all the way up, halfway up the handle of the brush here, but that's all right. It's all right. But the paint is very thin. And maybe there's some old palm leaves laying out here and blowing in the wind. This is the easiest way I've ever found of making them. Just use a very thin paint, figure out basically where you want them to be, and then just give them a little pull. Something like so. There. What old palm trees had a rough time, hadn't they? There. Right. I live, there's a lot of palm trees. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous trees. I like them. There. Maybe there's just a little rascal's hanging up here. He's trying to make it. The wind's sort of blowing him around today. But he's doing all right. We'll have a big one out here. Maybe he goes clean off the canvas. Who knows? It's your world, so you make it any way that you want it. Another one out here. Maybe there's another one coming out through here. Out through there, wherever. These are going to be mainly silhouettes. Mainly a little sap green, a little white. And here and there, you can just put the indication of a little, I don't want much. It's going to ruin that illusion of darkness. All right. Grab another fan brush, take a little yellow, a little sap green, put it right in here. Pretty dark.